Would I be able to tell from my medicine history that this is bird people?
It looks to be,
Like, couldn't you tell from the bones it's a lot of bird people?
it's like a handful.
Oh no.
That's this kid's parents.
Oh, come on.
Or just
And
a.
probably the rest of the family, too. Your cousins. You might be the only one who she
I'm going to walk
in-laws survived.
Kiri away from this.
Do you
pile here.
drink liquor, Kiri?
No.
Booze?
No.
No.
Just say no.
No.
No, Kiri, no.
Here, I'll give you
should.
Wait.
little.
No.
Do you know what
Don't.
booze? What is booze? You know what booze is?
Don't.
Gonna try it
not.
sooner or later, you know.
Do not let this little bird
Do not feed
girl
the
have
bird.
You know,
booze.
It's. We'll get her a Turley Shemple. It's fine. We're not going to.
Totally simple.
Yeah.
You know, if you teach respect early on towards alcohol, though,
Yeah.
That's true.
keeps them from being drinking.
That's true.
Because if she hasn't,
That's
she
how it
won't,
works.
you know.
Got swallowed by what I do in my lizard.
Bad idea. Let's
Yeah.
go in.
There you go.
You take 9 points of poison damage. You take another 9 points of poison damage.
Reset any of my shit.
And you take 15 points of poison damage. So a total of 15, 9 and 9, so that's
Oh shit.
34 points of poison damage.
That's a lot of damage.
33, sorry.
It is a lot.
Y'all don't get close to this
Word
guy.
sprays. Beau,
Oh
you
shit!
take 5 points of poison damage.
Hang on, let me make sure I'm doing my math right too. It was 33 points of damage is what you did before,
Yes.
Correct.
right? So I think
34
30.
points of damage.
33.
It's 15 plus 18, so it's 33.
Okay.
okay.
You
And
just,
then-
and you just took another 20 points of poison damage.
And I am unconscious.
What?
Nobody.
Well,
did.
Go.
Yeah, don't anybody else hit it.
Ford.
Oh God, please don't pick up.
Beau just falls onto the ground, arms limp, just covered in this toxic substance. That ends your turn, Ford?
Yeah, I cast regret.
Alrighty.
Cast major regret at 5th level.
So, it is now the troll's turn. The troll does not regenerate because you did acid damage to it with your last attack, which prevents it from regaining any hit points.
That was not even a chat.
However, it's still currently clutching the body of Fabron under its arm. It's going for a straight bolt. It looks down and sees Beau unconscious. Uses its action to pick up Beau under the other arm.
Does it have to like
God
move?
damn it.
It doesn't have to move to do it, does it?
Nope.
Just choose next.
And now it's going to go at full movement.
Oh
If
my
it's
God.
30, it is right where
How are we gonna get
the
Beau
marker is, right there.
without killing Beau? Because we can't attack it.
I don't either.
Have to stop
I mean, I
her.
got something that holds, but it damages
What are you
too.
doing, Caleb?
Uh,
you doing?
I'm going to cast magic missile on its head.
Magic missile on its head?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for damage on that.
Beau won't die.
No, I'm going to cast. Fuck sticks. I'm going to cast haste on Not. That's what I do.
Okay. That's your turn.
I do. And
Yasha, you're up.
Okay. How close can I get?
15,
Man, I was hoping to stun it, guys.
25,
I'm
30,
sorry.
35, 40.
It was
That's
a
as close
good
as you can
plan.
get right
Thought I could
For-
stun it.
That's not gonna work.
Caleb?
Yeah, your AC is up. Extra action.
All right. Well, I would like to rage,
there. Okay.
and I'm just gonna scream out in a super intimidating voice. Drop it!
Make an intimidation check.
No, I said no. Roll a 20. Roll a 20. Roll 20.
Oh, so close.
I'm gonna be honest. You almost killed her, man. Scorching Ray, if that's all it hit, Beau's dead.
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck.
No
You
revivify,
gotta
no
cut
nothing.
that dead weight, man.
I got real nervous. All right. So, magic missile.
Okay, these are just regular attacks, right?
Correct.
Okay, first attack. Oh, that's good. 20.
20 hits.
Yes.
Second attack. That's garbage. That's an 8.
Alrighty. So, the first one hits. System checks.
Checks.
Got it. All right, that ends top of the round. Now, Yasha, you can take your turn.
All right.
The
Yeah.
ambush round is over.
So I'm gonna mosey on up over to next to Beau, and I would like to rage.
All right. So you suffer 16 points of lightning damage as you get struck by lightning in the water, which you watch as technically now, yeah. If any of you are in the water when the lightning hits you, you have disadvantage on your saving throw because you are in the water. Didn't matter this time because you failed anyway. But you watch as the bolt strikes Beau and starts thrashing in the water as the muscles tense. There's a giant burn mark on the side of your head.
You guys so fun.
Looking pretty rough on that one.
I just got fucked up.
And it's going to go ahead and spin itself over to the edge this way. That brings it to top of the round. Yasha, you're up.
Okay.
So there's now, Ford vanished. You see two now turning their eyes towards Mollymock, who's right there. There's one across the way that's currently barreling on Beau, and there's the one at the top of the stairs right now. It looks like it's commanding a giant storm.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the one by Beau.
Over here?
Yeah.
All right, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. You're in the water swimming,
Okay.
so your attacks are at disadvantage right now.
8 points of damage.
Yeah, that'll do it. How do you want to do that?
All right, so I'm gonna take my blade, slit it in its throat, and pull its tongue through, and give him a Jorhassian necktie.
So, one-handed wide swing, whoosh, with the same motion you reach up, right up into the wound, tear it through, and kind of maintain eye contact as it just tumbles over into the water and disappears beneath the surface.
All day. I'm up for that all day. That's what I'm doing.
All right,
That did not sound good.
that ends your turn. You're gonna move. You still have your
Oh,
movement.
I still have my movement. Okay. Beau, what are you at? Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. What am I thinking?
Put it on my back and just out of air go, that was awesome!
All right, could I walk over a little bit so I can stand on the,
Stairs.
yeah, or at
Yeah.
least just on the, yeah.
That's gonna be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so you take. Oh, that's a bad roll. 8 points of piercing damage, reduced to half, so you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I need you to make a strength check. So roll d20, add your strength modifier as it's attempting to yank and pull you towards
Let
it.
him know. Let him know.
Thing. You are strong.
Get out of the thing. Go away. Okay.
Oh, I can't look.
Oh shit.
You have advantage on your strength checks because you're
Oh,
raging.
I do. Okay. That's not much better. It's 10.
Now you pulled the 13. Natural 9 plus 4. You get yanked. Right, Beau, you watch as Yasha gets yanked over you as you're lying on the
That
ground.
was really awesome, yeah.
And it's going to attempt to bite you as you're down in the water once more. Natural 19. It's 25 to hit. So you just managed to spin around using your bonus action for the step of the wind. So you still have your action.
All right. 2 attacks. Let's see what happens. First one, natural 20! Super pissed off!
Good.
Okay. Roll high on this one. That's good. 12 plus another 6, that's 18.
18 points of damage on that one. Damn. Nice.
Yes.
Hate fish. And then,
fish?
hate fish.
Have great
And
sushi
then-
there.
Stupid. 7 damage.
7 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
I kind of pole vault up, do the 2 hits, and then I want to kind of like parkour off of the spiritual weapon a little bit. Kind of like Marty McFly on the lollipop, and then just do like a flying like roundhouse to his face.
The impact throws its head with such a speed down onto the rocks just at the side of right at the bottom of Jester's feet. Crack! And it just slowly slides, gurgling into the water, sinking below. All right, that
I
ends your turn.
stand up, throw my hair out of my face, and that ends my turn.
Alrighty. Jester, you're up.
You saw the worst side of me.
I give Beauregard a hug and say, I don't know what I'm doing. Just go with it.
I look at Ford over my shoulder and just
I look to
Do I-
Yasha.
and I hug him back. Do I go like this?
Feels awkward.
It's so uncomfortable.
That was really good, guys.
Welcome to the Mighty Nine!
Okay, so let me just move around kind of by Beau.
Look over here.
Yeah.
Next to Beau.
Okay.
Next to Beau.
All right, and you're holding an attack?
I'm holding an attack.
Okay, so you're ready an attack. I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw, please. It takes 7 points of damage from its own claw.
We had to have 100 gold, didn't we?
Does my patient defense do anything here?
Nope.
This is not about the gold fort.
Good.
16?
This is a reckoning.
Well,
Just a straight roll, yeah?
Yeah.
11.
Okay, you just make it. The DC was 16. So,
I feel like I made it.
So I made it.
So you're
go ahead and roll the damage on
You're
this.
telling me there's a chance.
Alrighty. That is exactly the median. 18 points of poison damage to you, Yasha, and you are poisoned for 1 minute.
That.
No.
Oh no.
You take 9 points of poison damage, Beau, and you are not poisoned.
Okay.
But you can save against that, right?
I think that ends my turn.
Beau, you're up.
Look at Yasha. Yeah.
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 All right. And I pull out a my oil flask, and I just undo it, and then douse him with oil, like power of the Christ compels you style.
Your first attempt to spray it, it kind of dissipates in front of you.
Throw it at him.
It's not. You can't throw it 15 feet to land on his body to any effect. So
no.
you're gonna have to throw the actual. All right,
little bit.
go ahead and make it. Roll d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
You made it. No, you're not. Wow. Oh,
It's 15 feet away.
8. Sorry,
No,
7.
no.
It sees it coming towards it, kind of
No.
past its head, and you hear it somewhere in the distance. You glance past it, and you can see there's a pile of skulls and bones that were previously charred from the impact that currently now are doused in oil.
Oh, that didn't go as planned.
okay.
Yeah.
Try to.
Sorry.
Do you want to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna step back.
Run or
How much full movement?
Right.
As far as you can, get as far as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more. I'm gonna go behind that tree there. Yep, that's fine.
Alrighty, that ends Beau's turn. End of Beau. Yasha, you're up.
Okay, can I know we can't go up and slash, and that's all I can do, but can I...
You're just gonna, you're just gonna take
I
damage.
can't do it, I'll just take damage. I'm already low.
Oh, we had a full.
Can I...
We healed up.
We got a full
We got a long rest.
Yeah, no, I'm already nervous. Okay, could I take a torch and throw it at him?
Sure, I'll let you do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe there's some oil.
Maybe there's some oil.
You who are still holding your tinderbox from lighting the dynamite earlier, go pull out of your pack, pull out a torch, begins to burn. Roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier.
Come on.
Throw better than Beau.
Yeah, do better than me.
on fire.
Save me.
Oh no!
Oh no.
7!
Does it at least land where the oil lands?
It does. And you see behind a pile of freshly dampened, oil-covered skulls, kind of just burns like a nice little bonfire behind it. It looks at it and looks back at you about as incredulously as a troll can, kind of like.
Really?
So I'm gonna go back.
Cool.
Y'all mind if we take like a short rest or something?
Yeah, let's do that. There's a campfire over there that Yasha and I made with the oil and the torch that we threw. It's already done. Let's just go sit by that.
Sit by the skulls.
It's a pile of bone and skull shards that is still kind of burning, and will be burning for a while from the oil.
Cozy over here.
It is.
Can I get my oil flask back too? Can I?
We'll go Hubber Duke on the way up, and then we can do Rex and Trum on the way back.
I'm just gonna say, I've heard some pretty crazy stories through the grapevine about what goes on in Hupperduke.
What goes on in Hupperduke?
I don't believe you've ever heard a crazy story about anything happening anywhere.
What goes on there? What have you heard?
Yeah.
Are you challenging me?
I'm challenging you for details.
So, all right. City's got a lot of gnomes, right? And they're filled with like industry, and they work all the time, but at night they party.
Gnome parties.
Work hard, party hard. That's what that city's all about.
And they live in mushroom houses.
I don't know about the mushroom houses thing, but I've just heard some crazy. They have ragers like every night.
I'm excited about mushroom houses.
Are you making this up?
No.
Inside check.
Make an inside check. Both of you.
I'm into it.
18.
13.
Just because I can.
As far as she's aware, she's telling the truth.
14.
That's amazing.
I'm just saying, I've had some like shady friends.
Ain't no party like a huppadoop party.
I've had some shady friends. Like
Upperduke it is.
Let's duke it up.
Yeah,
I think they have like one of the highest imports and exports for like illicit substances. I don't know. That's just what I've heard.
So, as you set off and set up camp, who's keeping watch this evening?
We've got tents.
I'll keep watch.
All right. And you do have new tents, which is much more comfortable than the open air bundle up with your blanket in the cold night. And as you travel further north, you know it's going to get colder, especially with the winter looming and the autumn coming to a close.
Bought warm clothes.
All right, who's keeping watch?
Yasha and Beau.
Yasha and Beau.
All right, go ahead and make a roll, guys. Or one of you can manage your choice.
Beau's just looking at Yasha.
For bad. You should see anything?
15.
15? Okay.
Because I don't see anything.
Except for your eyes. They're like the ocean.
Your eyes are like the sea. Your eyes are like the swamp.
Your eyes are
super
like
muddy.
blue crayons.
One is like the swamp, one's like the sky.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Join
mean,
this
one's
party.
like more purpley, but I guess that's
Oh, really?
sky or swamp.
Yeah. It's very like very diverse biodomes in your eyes.
Well, yeah.
You know.
Not biome. Biodome.
You know.
Like I think that's a film.
You know, like yeah. Waterworld.
Probably short movie.
Let's go.
We're off the rails.
Yeah.
All right. The evening passes without issue, actually. Keeping a watch.
You call that without issue?
Well,
It's my blood.
touche.
My blood.
You're
Touche.
so cool. How do you fucking eat gravel so hard?
It's in my blood, man.
Oh man.
It's all a ruse.
So, at this point, the oranges and reds of sundown have taken the sky, and you hear this pop sound.
What was that?
Wait for it. You look up and you can see these splashes of light in the sky above you. These faint fireworks start going off.
What?
Are the Dodgers playing?
You start hearing shouts, voices echoing from the city, from the towers, from behind you along the shelf. Yeah. And all these steam whistles start going off. Whoo, whoo, down below, echoing from below.
What's that? What is that?
And the streets suddenly come to life as people begin to rush out of buildings, taking off their aprons, taking off their gloves, go ahead and setting off whatever their work attire is and rushing off to home to unwind. There is a rush of energy, and you begin to realize Beau isn't kidding.
This is a party town.
They work,
awesome.
they work hard, and at night, they play hard.
You brought us to Florida.
And that's where we're going to finish tonight's episode there.
Just to sort of see what we're getting into.
You see that spark in her eye of a good idea, and then thinking about having to go back to her father. She's like,
We can go on our own if you like.
It'll
"No,
be
it's
great.
fine. It's fine. I'll go. I'm used to him. It's okay."
Does your dad like pastries? Does he have a sweet tooth?
Well, I imagine he does. I've seen him eat a
Does he
few.
like pies?
Probably.
Let's pick up your dad a pie on the way home.
Okay.
People like pies, right?
I love them.
I mean, I
People
like
bring
pies, but
pies
I'm a
places?
bad example of so
I
many
really like
things.
meat pies.
Meat pies. Would your dad like a meat pie?
Meat pie.
I just hear people bring pies.
Yeah. Ford kind of leans in and is like, "That's good. That's good, Jester."
Thank you. Beau. But that's okay. It's been a long, emotional day.
Has been.
Hasn't it, Ford?
Too much in my head right now, guys. It's been a long day.
Playing 5 characters at the same time?
That's fine.
This brings me
Fine.
back to some home games.
Thanks, baby Willingham.
Oh, man.
your current vantage point's a little bit out of the way, and it looks like there's just not enough information for you. You have to get a little closer to make out the details.
Is there anything that would warrant a couple people hiding while some people got in the thing?
that.
Like, is there something that looks like Yasha and I could maybe hide? I'm a little at disadvantage looking at this angle.
There are some piles of rubble and portions of the walls that have collapsed inward. So
Everyone's on
So
this
we can
side
get
of
you
the
can get
table.
up and get a little bit of height if you want, and we can also
If we went inside that
few of us.
room, though,
Those with range.
the creature
I see.
would
That's
probably give up and go back into hiding until we came out, I would assume.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it would just keep pounding until you died.
You could still mage hand the tar between the bars, right?
Sure, sure.
Let's try it.
You don't even have to put the tar inside. It can be outside and
That's
just
what
still
I'm
mage
saying.
hand it.
Caleb, can you still can you lift that gate spell if we need to get it back out?
Oh, yeah. Instantly.
All right.
So, Yasha, we're going to be on the outside then?
That's scary.
you rolled
14.
a 14. No, you do not. So you take the full 27 points of piercing
Okay, so
damage.
14 points of piercing damage.
13.
13 points.
I had 27 hit points left.
13 for you,
No shit.
27 for Jester.
Beau's unconscious
Unconscious.
again.
How about you, K? KK?
Low.
Low.
All right. Let's lead you back to our boss. Come on, follow me.
Beauregard's just goes, it took a lot out of us. Yeah. And I pass out in Yasha's arms.
Okay.
Do I buy
You have
this?
to carry me.
I got you. I got
Okay.
A fireman carries you.
I kind of want to have an insight versus deception check on you.
Make an insight check.
All right. I ain't gonna mess with you. I just want to know. Nope, that's an 8 unless you roll really poorly.
As I'm holding her, I will.
Roll boy better.
All right.
I'll cast Healing Hands.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for
Deep
that.
tissue.
Yeah.
As an action, regain number of hit points equal to your level. So
All right.
you
In 5
gain
hit
an
points.
extra 5 hit points.
It made me feel so warm inside.
Come on, not.
All right.
We don't need this.
All right.
How many hit points?
5.
5. Okay.
All right.
5.
On our way out, do I see my bolt anywhere?